Hello, dear friends. Today we will look at some information and leaks about Apple's new iPhone 15. I have researched and collected this information for you. I hope I can be useful. Enjoy watching. According to the most recent reports, Apple's upcoming iPhone 15 variants are getting rounder, faster, and more pricey. But it now appears that their most sought feature will come with an unpleasant surprise. Shrimp, a well-known Apple insider. Apple will secure the USB-C connector on every iPhone 15 model, according to leaks that were validated by Apple Pro last month. According to the leaker, cables without MFI will be software limited in data and charging speed. And, yeah, USB-C with MFI is happening. Because 1. USB-C is intended to be an open standard, and 2. Apple introduced USB-C to iPads and MacBooks without any restrictions. This will astound Apple enthusiasts and business analysts. For those who are not familiar with MFI, it stands for Made for iPhone/iPod/iPad, and refers to Apple's official licensing program for those devices' accessories. Although MFI certification fees are not made public, it has been previously stated that they can reach $4 per connector. Because of this, MFI licensed accessories are far more expensive than those that are not. Apple installs an authenticator chip on ports that can even restrict or disable accessories in order to keep manufacturers in check. Additionally, a pop-up notice alerting owners to the connection of an unauthorized item. Apple claims that MFI safeguards devices, which has some validity, but it's commonly believed that the program's revenue is the main reason iPhones didn't switch to USB-C. The idea was that Apple would open up iPhones when the EU cracked down on proprietary ports. But it now seems the corporation has chosen to modify the standard. Given that, it will be a blow. According to reports, the iPhone 15 Pro versions would run more than 40 times quicker than current iPhone models thanks to USB-C, which paves the way for more faster charging and data rates. But as of late, it seems only through MFI-approved accessories. If you already have a drawer full of USB-C cables, this is not the most environmentally responsible choice. According to Shrimp Apple Pro, Foxconn has already started producing MFI-licensed accessories in large quantities, including Apple's own EarPods and cables. Although I doubt this is how industry watchers and EU politicians anticipated the world's largest smartphone manufacturer to deploy USB-C, iPhone lovers are unlikely to view this news as a deal-breaker. With a more rounded form, new chassis materials and colors, solid-state buttons, next-generation Wi-Fi, and a 3nm A17 CPU, Apple's iPhone 15 line is anticipated to go on sale in September. Also, costs have gone up noticeably. Now, DG Times says that considerable specification increases in the forthcoming iPhone series will be made possible by Apple partner TSMC's N3E, 3nm enhanced, technology, according to the sources. The 2023 model's replacement demand is anticipated by the chain of iPhone suppliers. Customer demand is frequently driven by flashier improvements like external design modifications and camera enhancements rather than just chipsets alone. However, if 3nm can live up to some of the more significant benefits claimed for it, vendors might be on to something. Notably, 3nm is claimed to offer greater performance and be 35% more power efficient than the 5nm N4 production method utilized to create the A16 CPUs within the iPhone 14 Pro versions. Additionally, it's believed that Apple has secured every order for TSMC's first-generation 3nm technology, meaning competitors may need some time to catch up. Observe this space. 03/05/update. Information on the iPhone 15 keeps leaking. Today, leakers Shrimp Apple Pro and Unknowns21 endorse two films that compare the front glass panels of the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max to those of the iPhone 14 Pro, left and middle in the video below. Right. There are two key changes between the iPhone 15 Pro and its predecessor in this first leaked footage of reportedly authentic iPhone 15 Pro parts. They first demonstrate that this year's Pro models would actually have a caviar new shape. Second, compared to previous iPhones from Apple, the bezels are substantially slimmer. A phone always looked better with slimmer bezels, but previously reported information about the iPhone 15 Pro Max's dimensions also suggests that the device will be a little bit shorter and narrower than the iPhone 14 Pro Max, even though most people will probably overlook the differences. iPhone 15 Pro Max 159.86 by 76.73 by 8.25 mm, iPhone 14 Pro Max 160.7 by 77.6 by 7.85 mm. The iPhone 15 models are believed to borrow stylistic cues from the iPhone 14 Pro lineup, which includes a pill-shaped cutout and dynamic island UI. This bezel reduction is anticipated to be a Pro exclusive. The iPhone is currently evolving at an increasingly incremental pace. Whilst Apple has a history of vacillating between extremes, the new designs do seem to find a fine compromise between the sharp edges of the iPhone 4 to 5 and iPhone 12 to 14 and the widely rounded initial iPhones. This was reintroduced for the iPhone 6 to 8. Yes, my dears. This is the information I researched and found for you. I hope you have a little bit of information about the things you want to learn. If I was able to help you, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. You can also indicate what is missing in the video in the comments section. Have a nice day.